Alright, let's make this quick here. I like this one, I like this one, I like this one, but they didn't tell me about the first 5 minutes. I like this one, but I didn't finish it. This one... And this one I just refuse to speak about. Ooh, that's bloody. Look bro, you gotta understand me. The cat was not enough. It wasn't good enough. He needed to be more racist. I'm gonna shoot you in the fucking head after this, you know that, right? Alright, so you know this one, right? Yeah, wonderful stuff. Worst gateway drug there is out there.
Way out of pocket. What do you gain from that?
Well, the guy who wrote that did another one, but this time it's pink. And they reversed the roles. It's all around the theme of shogi, which is Japanese chess. Holy shit. And there's a love triangle. For a slice of life romantic comedy series, it does a pretty good job in doing a decent plot and having multiple arcs. My favorite is when they went on the school trip. I'm not reading this. I'm not. You either rewrite this or I'm not doing it. Alright, so you essentially have this guy right here. This guy wants to confess to this girl. So, the best way he thinks of doing that is sitting in her little closet room every day as he tries to learn how to play the game, also tries flirting at the same time. Commence to spin-a-rooney. This goes into about 100 or so chapters later when this one shows up, who says they're on a mission to drag what's-his-name back over to wherever he was, but no, that's just a match for the feelings, if you know what I'm saying. And she ultimately ends up ditching the other group just to spend time with him. And that's where it usually falls back into the standard slice of life deal. You know how to play shogi? Yeah, me neither, I just play Othello every day. Alright, so the main guy here chills in the art studio for most of his day, pretty much an outcast the whole way through. Walks into the library, tries to do his homework, a very conveniently dropped comic panel drops to the ground, that's when hell breaks loose. What then happens is a replication of what he drew in those manga panels, because he drew that, I don't know if I mentioned that. And as you can imagine, the man probably wants to just jump out the window. And after being yelled at because they can put together a self-insert with the main protagonist guy, gets called a virgin, proceeds to start crying, and is finally able to escape the library because he's never going back in there. The following day, she infiltrates the art studio and pretty much torments the guy again. He cries again, and that pretty much repeats itself, and he gets called a virgin a lot. I think there was one time where she grabbed his penis. Okay, unfortunately we don't have a love triangle in here. The other guy says he's very disappointed in that. And he says that the main arc that they go over is holy shit. Alright, so the main thing here is that the art club president often likes to not bother redressing herself so she can be painted in holy. So what that ends up doing is, my god, that ends up motivating Toro over here to actually try doing that herself, despite the fact there's a, no, not this one bro, I'm done, nah, I'm good. All you really gotta know about this one here is that dumbass here gets broken up with and then proceeds to rent a girl off the internet as a girlfriend. Nice coping mechanism there, buddy. But the plot here, oh my god. Actually, fuck the plot. We don't need it. We just need to focus up on this lineup right here. This first one here is the one that he initially rented. Expensive as fuck, incognito as fuck, despite her living in the apartment right over and still has frequent conversations with, and he'd still be dropping $200 on her for a 2-hour meeting. I wish I was making those numbers up. This one right here is the real girlfriend because of some of the most convoluted stuff I've seen in my life. She's probably the most reasonable one of the group until she tried playing mind games with a condom. I'm just gonna leave that right there. This one I think lives on a separate point of existence. She also exists to occasionally be something dumbass left over and a surprisingly amount of graphic detail, which I didn't even know was possible for someone who can't even speak right, but that might be a misjudgment on my part. Also, she says this, This is never followed up on. I guess a love prison was too much to handle, you fucking amateurs. This one's just evil, and is the initial ex that started this whole saga. She's also what the boys in the hood call a D1 instigator, cause she ends up doing the cha-cha slide.
Let's go to work. Get funky with it.
Their league and all like conflicted feelings, I don't fucking buy that. This one isn't even really part of the equation here. She's just bored. I guess she needs something to do on a Friday evening. Cause she acts as pretty much a human homing missile for this guy for some reason. She does, however, contribute to the greatest piece of canon fan service in the entire run, so good on her, I guess. Well, actually give me that file. I need to read this. I'm just saying, bro, it's a better guilt story than a Mori. You know I'm fucking right.